Alright guys, today we're going to talk about lapel mics for your cell phone. Now, pretty much nowadays, most cell phones have the capability of recording high-def video. They have pretty good sensors. They actually can take really good video, but the problem is their audio sucks. So, one of the big barriers for people using cell phones as their YouTube cameras is that audio. And what I want to talk about is using a cheap lapel mic in order to increase your audio. Now, I've actually bought two. I bought one that was like from Amazon, one from eBay. And you can see here's this one, the other one. And I actually like the one from eBay better. Believe it or not, it's just works better. So we'll actually set that down there because we're going to get to that in a second. So pretty much the lapel mics are going to give you a much better sound quality over your ordinary speaker on your camera. Now, cell phone cameras tend to pick up a lot of background noise, a lot of echo. There's a lot of noise in there, and they often get that sound like you're talking to someone like in a tin box. And the lapel mics can get rid of 90% of that. And in reality, you don't have to spend a fortune. A decent $10 to $30 lapel mic will increase your audio quality pretty substantially. So there's a couple things you need to know to make this happen, though, and I want to kind of walk you through this so that you guys know what to look for. Now, my old phone, the Droid Turbo, would not accept a microphone. For whatever reason, plenty of people online said they were able to do it, but I just couldn't make it work. Perhaps it was a problem with the headphone jack. Maybe there was something wrong with the phone. I don't know. It would never work. But now I have the new Droid Moto Z Force, and of course it takes absolutely no problem. So once you get your lapel mic, now you're going to have to basically figure out, and I can't answer this for all of you, what kind of connector your phone has as far as a headphone jack. Newer ones versus older ones can be slightly different. And you can see here, this one here, oops, sorry, I don't have autofocus on. Alright, you can see this one here only has one ring. Now, if we look at this guy, you see that there's three rings. So I believe one of these is called TRS and the other is like TRRS. Alright, let me focus that again. So there is a difference in standard. So you need to know, number one, what kind of jack your cell phone has and what it'll accept. Now, I originally bought the wrong one because my Droid took the old style TRS, so I ended up buying an adapter. Like $3, no big deal. Basically adapted between them. So you can buy adapters, and that can be very helpful. Now, my current phone uses USB-C, so that complicates things even more. So now I need a USB-C adapter. So figuring that out can be an absolute mess, guys. We'll actually just show you this one. This one's a lot neater looking. So yeah. So setting up the lapel mic can be a bit of a challenge, but doing a little bit of reading online can help get you through that very quickly and very easily and let you know exactly what you're going to need. If you do have a USB-C, it makes it very easy because you can just go out and buy the USB-C, or you can buy an adapter like I did. I think I paid $6 for my adapter. Now, if you are using the TRS or the TRRS, it can be a little tricky because a lot of times when you buy things on Amazon and eBay, the pictures will be incorrect. So one thing is to always make sure that you are getting the right thing. Oftentimes when people are selling something like a cheap lapel mic, they use a stock photograph, so you may want to contact the buyer, check into it, and save you the hassle of having to return things. Now I have two of these I can use, so it really doesn't matter to me. This is the Amazon one. I do not like it as much, to be honest, so I don't use it. It has a shorter cable, shorter cord. We are not focusing. It's got a shorter cable, and the clip is not as good, and I think the sound quality is just not as good as the cheap eBay one. So the eBay one has a much longer cable. See, it's got a little more of a stout head to it, and that clip is just better and easier to use. So you also want to look into how long of a cable you're going to need and all that stuff as well. But guys, it's fairly simple. The last thing you're going to have to do is when you do get your microphone, you're not going to be able to use the stock apps. You're going to have to find an app for your phone that allows you to use an external microphone. And there's about 3 or 4 on the marketplace. So just do a search. Go into the Play Store. I just did a camcorder external microphone, and like 3 or 4 came up, and I just tried them as the free ones, and then purchased the one that I liked the best, which was like some camera V5N or something like that. It was, and I've been using that with no problems. The lapel mic works great. It sounds better. And it was actually a pretty easy thing. Like I said, the only issue you're going to have is determining exactly what you need. But when in doubt, you can always get yourself an adapter you need. You're just going to, like I said, going to need to know the difference between the TRS, TRRS, RRRS, or whatever they call it. Knowing that difference, knowing what you have, what you need, it can be very easy. And there are some other things I've read where people have had issues with sound coming through on the phone's microphone and the lapel mic. There are apps where you can disable your microphone as well if that's an issue. So there's a lot of help out there on the forums. But if you really want to get into making videos with your phone, taking advantage of that good camcorder without spending a fortune, very easy with a $10, $15, $20 lapel mic to put out some pretty good quality stuff.